Hello, Adrian here, and just before the video begins, you can listen to the Bold and Brash podcast on Spotify. Link in the description. Hello.
And
Welcome
back
to
V
Bold.
and
Bold.
I hate you. And I hate my phone notifications.
Good job.
Communication.
Anyways, welcome back to the
To
Bold and Brash podcast. I'm here.
With me as always
yeah.
is Bango, also known as Adrian.
Hello.
Say hello.
What's up?
We are also joined today by Sean and
Hello.
Ethan, also known as
Hello.
SeagNoEvil.
What's up?
And Sean.
What are we talking about today?
League of Malo Gang.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
It's a fun game. No one's gonna say it.
No, it's not. It's not fun.
League is pretty fun.
League
it's
is
not.
pretty
Bro,
funny.
you run it down, you don't count.
I do not run it down. I do the opposite. I literally hug the tower, but nah.
You hug
You
the
hug
tower
their
when
tower.
you're 6.
It's like a tree. I just hug it, but nah. That's to be champion. It's like ha dash and disable tower go burr. My brain hurts from the stupidity I've seen today.
Yeah, I'll be
Help
playing
me.
League, huh?
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm gonna play League this week.
he's done. He's started for
He's
like
done.
I'm
the
done.
league for the rest of this week now.
I'm gonna be on
He's
League
got
tomorrow.
PTSD.
He's
Okay.
gonna be on league tomorrow.
No, I won't.
Chloe's gonna be like, "You guys want to play league?" I was like, "Yep."
Yeah,
gonna be
Carl,
like,
Carl's
no.
gone.
No, I'm gonna be playing kitchen. I'll be in the kitchen just cooking instead of
Kitchen
playing
gun. He's gonna be playing kitchen gun.
kitchen again. Yeah, I want to play kitchen guy.
Yeah. League of Kitchen.
I want to play League of Kitchen Simulator. Kitchen Simulator. It's like Surgeon Simulator, but you're cooking instead. That would be a good game, actually.
You
That's
guys are
probably
talking about the
everything.
wrong game.
Oh,
That's
right.
So League of Legends, right?
So, League of Legends.
I guess we should, go around the room, say our mains.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Alright, Sean, you go first.
Been
Silas.
playing Oriana.
Silas and Oriana.
I've
Oreos?
played Silas in quite a bit.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah, you still main him though.
depends how you define maining. I don't know.
I feel like he's the person that you've devoted the most time to and gotten the best results out of.
That's technically not
Yep.
true.
Best results.
Ac-
That's
ac-
funny.
According to League, that's actually Nautilus.
That he just refuses to get him 6 on.
Huh? Yeah, I can get him 6, but I don't want to waste blue essence.
Yeah.
Carl?
Ethan, who have you been maining?
Oh.
I've been playing whoever, but I don't know. I can play any role, so I just kind of play whatever I feel like playing. And last 2 games, I've been enjoying Swain, so that's what I've been playing.
That's spicy.
Adrian, what's your main?
Big boy Zareth, all the way.
Oh yeah.
The biggest boy. Actually, not
Always
the biggest
with the
boy.
Dark Harvest.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Carl?
Huh?
Who do you mean?
Yes.
What?
Makes sense.
Ziggs.
Diana and Ziggs.
Sick bro.
Diana and Ziggs. I've been trying to learn Akali. I don't know. I mean I was maining Camille for a little bit, but then I was like, top lane is not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I brought her to mid lane for a little bit.
Ah.
I Riven top lane and I go up against a Garen. That's funny.
Alright.
So how did
When
y'all
did
begin
y'all
your
be-
League of Legends careers? Sean?
Oh, me? Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
2-man Riven and
No,
you
the
top
other dude in your
lane.
room.
Ethan was like, you should play this game. I'm like, no. And then I played it.
No, it was like multiple weeks after weeks. I was like, hey, I would play League, and I didn't have many friends to play with it back then. So I would just come into the call that's filled with Adrian and Sean and like potentially like everyone. And I was like, "You guys want to play League?" And everyone was like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I just leave. Come back a week later, see what they're playing. They asked me what I'm playing. I said League. You guys want to join? No? Okay.
No thanks.
Good.
I'm gonna say like maybe on the 5th or 6th try. This is when like Corona was starting, and we were on spring break. And I actually got people into League, and I was like,
Yes, sir.
yes. So we started playing League, and so that's when Sean started, and Adrian restarted, we should say.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
Yeah, I started League. What, last year? Summer of last year, I would say. So I've been playing for about a little over a year now. Started like I want to say end of spring till now.
I see.
And it was just one of my friends that like had played it at school. I was like, you should try it. And I was like, yeah, why not? I was in a state where I was pretty much only playing Destiny, or I would play a little bit of Overwatch here and there. I used to just only hard grind Overwatch, but then Overwatch decided, let's have the same meta for 2 years. And then I started playing Destiny. But then, yeah, end of last year I started playing League, because why not?
Nice.
Okay.
Carl?
What? I don't remember.
Bruh.
I got brainwashed. I've been brainwashed. by
Carl's
this
just
game.
not here. He's somewhere
Yeah.
else.
I'm not. I think it was at the beginning of quarantine. All the cool kids were playing it, and they're like, "Hey, Carl, you should play League of Legends." And I was like, "I don't know about that one, Chief." And ever since, I've highly regretted that decision.
Yeah, you're pretty busy on the siege grind, brother.
Totally. I'm totally grinding Rainbow Six, bro.
Yeah, totally. So, I guess it's my turn, right? My turn to talk about how I got in, which was actually a long time ago.
Didn't we talk about it with like Ethan? Oh wait, no,
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah. So like, I started. What was it? Like 3rd, 4th grade, and it was I played on the crappy old laptop. I think I barely played like any games. But probably didn't even go above like level 10, most likely. And I mained pretty sure Twisted Fate back then, just because he was a cool emo card boy.
What?
Yeah. And then Ethan brought me back a month-ish or 2-ish ago, and then I left. Because Valorant's funny. Totally not anger-inducing game, you know?
I'm happy I got you into that one, question mark.
Yeah.
I was the one that was like trying to hype everyone up about it, and then it just killed everyone.
I'm still going strong. I love that game.
No, I know you love it, but I'm saying like sometimes you end up feeling like the way you did in the free fall. Anyways,
I've learned that my limit for Valorant is like 1 game. I start crying.
yeah.
I mean, the only redeeming factor of League for me is Ziggs and what's his face?
Diana.
Not Diana, no. There's one dude, the really funny dude.
Really
little
funny
weird-
dude.
Yeah, the
Twitch.
close enough.
What?
I was thinking of somebody else, but I'm too tired to
What?
think.
Little funny dude. Timo.
Little funny dude.
I'm out, bro. I should just like. I'm gonna be quiet.
Zoe?
I'm gonna be quiet now.
Bro, you're an out of
Little funny
space.
dude doesn't narrow it down.
There's so many little funny dudes.
Vigor.
Wait, Carl. Vigor? Carl's gone.
He's gone.
The heck?
One of your hosts just died.
Your host just dies. Carl.
I'm trying to collect my thoughts. Hold on for a second.
Oh my god.
Are you
really-
good?
I'm really.
You're not.
My brain is scrambled. My brain is scrambled right now, guys.
No, like, are you legitimately okay?
Yes.
You're gone.
You're literally dying on podcast.
Let me continue. Let me grab a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back.
Oh my
What?
god.
Oh. That's
So-
not. That's not.
That's not.
Like my coffee.
Okay. You know what isn't hot? We're gonna get ganked. Cause you guys know when I get ganked.
Yeah.
Unless you're like hyper fantasy that kill them both.
Yeah, of course. That happens way too many times, honestly. Like, I'm so
Yeah.
hyper fed, like I'm so good. I'm best NA.
She's actually challenge. Oh, he's actually challenger. Excuse me.
Okay, thank you. Well, like when you guys just know when the jungler is
Oh yeah, we
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Garen, he was laning his Riven against the Garen. Volleybird came up there, and you hear a man dying. Like, you know he's about he's getting game. Can you give us
You hear a man
can
crying
you give
over
us
there.
a sound sample, Adrian?
Like you can hear the ultimate popping off from across the map. Look, and
you can just,
yeah,
You can
your
hear the
PC
pain
just
in-
shakes.
You can hear the grief.
And you know what these kids do? They're like, where's the jungler, huh?
and
Wait,
then
no,
he
hey,
gets a
hey,
kill.
Adrian.
No, Chris. One of our friends was like, "Where's the jungler, guys?" And then Adrian, like screaming.
Like, where is he? I don't know. And like, Adrian, have you seen the jungler? No.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play League, lol.
Don't
Or that's why I
work,
don't
lol.
top lane.
I do not top lane. I hate top lane so much.
You play mid. It's so much
Actually,
easier to
yeah,
get ganked.
Yeah, but I barely do.
What?
Honestly,
What?
yeah. I ganked.
I got in ganked more top lane than I did mid.
Are you're
Literally.
joking?
I'm not even joking.
I can second that.
The junglers you guys play against are garbage.
Exactly.
They have to be like
Ex-
purposely avoiding your lane.
It's either they do like gank me, but I'm like not there, or as in yeah, they are just bad. They are just bad.
But it is fun though when like you're fed in lane. And it's also
Mhm.
kind of funny that like when you get ganked, it's worth more to kill the jungler than the actual laner.
True.
It's also fun.
It's also fun scaling.
Yeah, scaling is fun.
Scaling is real fun, and I scale hard.
Cause you play Vigor. Where's Zero?
No, Zero. My Q does so much damage. It's not even funny.
When I played Shogath, I eat people.
Recent experiences with League.
See about that.
When was the last time I played? Actually, yesterday.
Did you?
Did I play with you, Sean? Yeah, I did. I played with you, Sean, Karsten, Lana, and then a random. I'm pretty sure. And I think, oh yeah, wait, yeah, you were my ADC, Sean. I remember that.
Oh, that's right.
You were Yasuo.
Was I Yasuo?
You were Yasuo ADC.
Oh.
And then in the second game, you went Yasuo support.
Oh yeah. No, you didn't play that game. The last game you played was
The last
I
game you
wasn't
played
there.
was with Adam.
Oh,
yeah, Karsten
yeah,
was
yeah.
your ADC.
Mm-hmm. Karsten was my funny ADC.
Oh
man.
no, I was the mid lane. I think.
Oh, was that you or was that
Mm.
actually her?
I don't think Ray likes playing Oriana.
She doesn't. Oh, well, now that she plays Akali, she just likes the adrenaline from Akali than Oriana. If you play Akali, it just makes you an adrenaline addict.
Yeah.
Dang.
I can second that.
I also can, you know.
Who do you guys think is the most fun ult?
Most fun.
Any
Ult.
global.
I'd say Ziggs.
That is true.
Ezreal, Draven.
I agree with Ethan. Anyone who's global.
Ash.
Anyone who's global or really long range.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember this one time I was Ezreal, and then I just respawned, waited a couple seconds. They were taking drag, ulted towards drag, got the steal, and it was
Yup.
amazing.
I
Yup,
remember
yup.
That was funny.
It was like the one time I could actually steal. Wasn't even that intentional, but it was funny.
What do you guys like enjoy about League?
The fear,
The challenge.
Carl?
being scared that I'm gonna get ganked.
Carl, what do you enjoy about League?
You doesn't. Is he
Carl
dead
Carl
again?
doesn't enjoy League.
He's gone.
Carl,
Oh
no,
my
I'm
gosh.
here. What do you mean?
what do you enjoy about League?
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
What do you enjoy?
What do you
about
enjoy
League?
about League?
Oh, that's funny.
Nothing.
What do I enjoy about League? I don't know.
Playing with friends?
Yeah, mostly just playing with friends. That's about it.
Yeah, messing around.
Just
I mean,
messing
that's
around
really
pretty
fun
much.
with all games, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fun. Even if it's like the most negatively viewed game on Steam, you can laugh at how bad it is or something. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
anything can be fun with friends.
Yeah.
True. Facts. Straight facts. Spit 'em bars.
Thank you for that, Adrian.
You're welcome.
But I don't know. What makes League fun to me is just like once you understand how pretty much like the general basis of the items and like rune pages work, you can kind of turn.
Yeah.
You can kind of like mix and match like anything to like fit what your champion needs at that moment or like in those certain scenarios. So you can like do like a lot of
True.
stuff with that, and it's just like kind of fun with like all of like the creativity you can have in the game.
Yeah, like Bard AD
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
pretend you didn't just say that, anyways.
or
but,
Akali support.
but
you
like,
know?
there's like all kinds of things that you can do. Like if you're up against certain matchups that are unfavorable, if you can know that that's your matchup, that you can like change like a rune page or like your item sets to fit that matchup. And I think that's kind of cool because it's like aside from just like outplaying the enemy, like you can also do things that like because of like your mastery of like how everything works in the game, like you can help the situation be easier for you anyways. What's that kind of stuff?
You're
kinda
literally like the biggest brain on that stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, u.gg works well, you know.
The website, like, okay.
Okay, let's talk about u.gg.
Here we go. Pop off, Ethan.
I don't hate the website. It's not a bad website, right? Like all those kinds of websites that like tell you what to build on champions and all that kind of stuff. That works, right? Like I'm okay with that. Like especially if you don't know the champion, but like once you figure out how items work, unless there's like a huge meta shift and there's like only this certain rune page or these certain rune pages used for certain champions, if you know how rune pages work and you're doing well with them, I don't really feel like you necessarily like need to change them. When the whole shift from Conqueror to Electric, or when like the two shifts, right? There was a recent Conqueror nerf, but then there was back when Season 10 started with Conqueror, where like we went from Electrocute to Conqueror to Electrocute, right? But like when they initially buffed Conqueror at the beginning of Season 10, people were still using Electrocute when Conqueror was like pretty much like a lot better. And so just like I just knew that like Conqueror was just a better rune page. So like even though u.gg says Electrocute, then you just if you know it's better, you should use what's better, or you should like see what you think is better when you play and just use that instead. Nowadays Conqueror is just so much harder to proc because of the I say so much harder, one ability off, but like
Yeah.
it's just harder to proc in short trades, so just using Electrocute is better. It's like that kind of thing. And then there's like there
The
are
Conqueror nerfs make a huge difference for like certain assassins like Zed.
Zed,
It's-
Akali,
Mm-hmm.
Talon. They like you can use Conqueror in extended trades and team fights, but for the long
Electrocute's
run,
just generally better.
Electrocute is gonna give you an easier laning phase, that kind of stuff, right? And it's like with like the whole item, and like there's like, and like items is pretty much the same way, right? With the rune pages, how you play the champion.
Yeah.
Morello. But yeah, I think it's cool. No, that's what's fun to me. Also playing with friends.
True. Honestly, it's pretty fascinating, right?
Yeah.
With all that stuff. Sean, did you say what you
Yes,
find
he
interesting?
Yeah. Just the general
I
like
see.
challenge from like
Only
you know,
playing
playing
FPS
against- and not just generally playing League, just the general challenge that you get from laners. Like
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun if like it's even. It's not fun if I'm getting stomped or I'm stomping. You know?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. You can make it funny though if you're stomping.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what
it's not
like-
fun, but it's funny. That's what I've learned, especially from Jared. Especially from him.
Alright.
All right.
Why?
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know. It's just I don't know.
What's wrong with
I
an
don't
echo
want to go on
support?
enough of that.
Okay. We continue.
Oh my
We
God.
keep moving on.
Okay.
Next. Well, what were you saying initially?
But-
Adrian.
It's like interesting because every match is going to be different,
Right.
right? Like I think, as you were saying, with like being able to customize, as in like you see a situation and you go with what you think instead of like a set pattern. Like I think that was like the time when I started to actually change what I build sometimes on Sarah.
Oh,
I'm still
really?
basically running.
What is your
Yeah,
match history?
don't check my match history.
Your match history is the same thing.
Luden, Sorcerers, Leandries, and if I'm lucky, I can get a Rabadons in there.
It's usually not a Rabdon. It's like 1 or 2 rods.
Yeah, exactly, because it's either they FF or we lose. Actually, no, I only am able to get the rods, right?
Yeah,
If,
you haven't gotten a Rabdons in the past bit.
So, what are one of y'all's like fondest memories of just League of Legends? Something,
Almost getting a pentakill with Ziggs.
imagine
I
getting
remember
almost
that.
a penta.
That you hit like a juicy ult and
Who stole the kill? I remember that too.
No, she ran away.
Oh,
yeah, she got
no,
away.
Dang.
That's right.
By the time Carl got to their base, there's already another one up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was sad. Very sad.
I don't know. Honestly, like all the pentas are probably like something that I've gotten are probably like memorable.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember a while back. I got a Yasuo penta. Well, it's a Yasuo penta, but like there's a Yasuo penta. I think we were like in the middle of a fight, and then I just landed a NATO on like 4 of them, and I was like, I should take them.
Nice.
And then the armor panel let me kill the 5th person. I was like, sick penta. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that like this is like kind of fun. There's like tag team like stuff you can do, like if you have like a duo partner to like coordinate things and have those go properly. That's always fun. To, like
Just matching skin sets. That's always funny.
Oh yeah, I
that's
remember.
funny.
Like,
But I mean for me more of like coordination with like certain things you do
yeah.
like as a team like in game, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even cooler if you do it with the skins on, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of stuff is really fun.
Sean?
Huh? I don't know really. I don't really.
Don't really have good memories of League of Legends.
Oh, not that. It's just I don't really have any like.
Anything in
specific
particular?
font. Yeah, nothing specific.
Yeah.
It's just general hitting good R's or just good plays. I remember once I was like messing around. I was TF jungle just because it was funny, and I actually stole
Sounds
drag
funny.
with like a 3-level disadvantage.
Dang, kind of spicy. With what you were saying about matching skin sets, I remember there was this one time, I think me, Donovan, and Karsten matched Blood Moon across all 3 lanes.
Mm,
And it was
that's
great.
That's fun.
And then me and Donovan, another game, he had the Yasuo one that looked like a DJ. And then I had
Oh,
DJ
2 damage.
Sona.
Oh, nice.
And then we vibed like that. Those are some pretty fun times. And I remember there's this one night, I forgot who was there, I think Sean was there, where I bought the pass. I forgot which pass it was.
The Galaxy's pass, I
Galaxy
think.
pass, yeah. I got fucking peer pressured into that stuff.
Mm.
And then I think yeah, I got I got Sona there, and also I got Furry Horn cosplay Viger, man,
Sorry.
The Fury Horn.
the best. Wait, Fury Horn? I kept saying Furry Horn.
Are you?
There
Did
it
you
is.
actually think it was Fury Horn?
I'm blind. I cannot hear.
It's
correct.
Fury.
Okay, I'll take note of that.
Okay. Well then.
Yeah. Those are some fun
Alright.
times. And also when Sean figured out that you can put emojis in the rune set.
Oh, that was fun.
His
Yeah.
BMO rune page was really good.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
That's great. Let's see.
Finish my cup of coffee.
Congrats.
Oh,
Pretty nice.
big paw. Big paw.
What else?
I guess we could talk about like how League has progressed over the many seasons.
That's just Ethan. That's
That's
just
Oh,
Ethan.
did I hear me?
I didn't even know there was seasons until like a few weeks
Honestly,
ago.
I talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you do or you don't know, so leagues, so in a lot of games, seasons will normally cross over for like an actual season. Leagues season, like how league seasons go, is essentially, if League were to do like seasons like every other game does, we would be in like season 40, pretty much. But because of how they actually do it, it's actually one season is actually the span of 1 year. So, 2010 was year 1 till now, which is season 10. Right?
Yeah.
So it's really cool, like to to get those kinds of, or to like see how like the game changes. There are a lot of items that have been removed and changed throughout the seasons. Characters have changed, like the way a lot of things look and like how those characters play changes. Moves change, items items change. And yeah, it's just kind of a cool thing that like League has, is where it's like when they feel things, when they're starting to update everything to the standards of that generation, and then they'll bring other characters up that are old, that they think are like older modeled, and bring them back up to the same generation.
Yeah.
Except dude here. So there's, I don't know. So it's kind of cool, right? Like I didn't really play a lot of the other seasons. I did watch and like read up on like a lot of stuff that happened within like the other seasons. But this isn't gonna be. I don't want this to be like 80 minutes of me talking. So
Yeah.
just like cool stuff from like season, like I guess the transition from season 9 to season 10, right? So I mean, like I played for, I want to say like half, like actually no, I played for like 3/4 of season 10 or season 9, sorry. And I think season 9 personally was a little more enjoyable. Although nowadays I feel like the meta is interesting, but it's a little more diverse than what we had beforehand, I think. I mean, or it's the opposite. I honestly don't know these days. It's just like it's very interesting. But yeah, so season 9 was when they introduced Nico, Silas, Yumi, Kiana, and Senna. So that's when all those characters essentially were introduced. And it's like comparatively to this season, we got who? Set, Yone, I'm missing someone. Set, Yone, Lilia. Was there anyone else? I don't think there was. There might have been another one I'm missing. Set, Yone, Lilia, and a bunch of item changes, right? So like coming into the season, which is kind of cool, right? And then on top of like all like the changes that they also made, they did something to dragons and how they kind of re-affected how jungling works. So that was also kind of cool, right? So like beforehand, dragons, if they weren't like ocean or infernal, no one cared about it. And you wouldn't have to worry about it, because essentially how it used to work back then was it was 4 dragons, then elder, and then that was it. There was no soul, there's no like getting four drakes and then you get that soul or anything like that. It's just 4 dragons, elder, and then that's it for the dragons. Then elder keeps respawning.
Dang, okay.
And so it was just like there's not as much like need. Like obviously getting dragon was like good if you were jungling, right? Because you still get a form of buff. But back then, I think Cloud Dragon, if you killed it, was an extra. It was like a slight boost in movement speed. It was like 5%. Ocean was regeneration, which was really nice while you're out of combat. Like you get extra regeneration. Mountain Drake was, I think, just a little bit of MR and armor. But then Infernal was extra AP and AD, and that's like the kind of like big stuff. And so that's where like people would really care about Dragon, was like Infernal or Mountain or
Nice.
And then in season 9, we actually only got one Rift Herald a game. It was a lot stronger. Not a lot stronger. It had like Oh yeah, a lot stronger. I think it was like almost double the health of the Rift Herald we have now, and I think it was a little bigger, but yeah. Nowadays you can get Rift Herald twice before Baron spawns. Back then you could only get it once before Rift Herald or before Baron spawns. So they changed that as well. They added the cool like little map change whenever you find out what soul it is for that game. So that's always fun. They added the alcoves, which can prove to be useful in very select few situations. It's just kind of like a little fun thing that I guess Riot decided to add. That's pretty much it. Item change. Well, I say that's pretty much it, right? You know, there's like the whole series of item changes.
Yeah, there's everything else.
Yeah.
We had Spear of Shojin that was removed, and that was pretty big for top lane because Spear of Shojin was, if I can find it, give me 2 seconds. Spear of Shojin was essentially whenever you ulted, you would be able to just spam all your abilities. And the buff was just like essentially like OP. So essentially, after you cast your ultimate, your next basic attack within the next 10 seconds grants Awakened Dragon for 6 seconds. And what Awakened Dragon is that you had 50% bonus attack speed. And every basic attack you did would give you 20% of your, would refund immediately 20% of your remaining cooldowns. Which meant your passive, your Q, your W, your E. It wouldn't affect your ultimate because obviously you just used it, right?
Yeah.
But people made some like really wacky stuff with this. Like people made, what people did was, some people used it on Lucian top. Some people use it because once you fired your ultimate, you would spam your E key. Because every auto attack, because you would get 2 auto attacks after you use an ability as Lucian, and you could just essentially break your keyboard and just not stop moving. And so all those kinds of like fun like builds that you could do with this. It was completely overused, and I think it makes sense why they removed it. But yeah, that was like one of the more like big item changes, I think. Then there was the change to Serrated Dirk. Headhunter. Serrated Dirk used to have a passive called Headhunter that was removed. And essentially, Headhunter was... Yeah. After you killed an enemy, your next damaging spell that you would do, so this could be like a ZQ or something, right? Would deal an extra 40 physical damage to every enemy it would hit. So, like finishing a minion, finishing a target, if you landed a Q on a champion or multiple champions, that Q would have like a 40 damage increase, and it was absurd. And honestly, I think it would have been okay if they kept it, but then they also introduced Umbral Glaive, Sanguine Blade, and then they also changed Duskblade of Drakthar, and then they changed Edge of Night. That was just an interesting thing that they did. I think for a while at the beginning of Season 10, Assassins were a little weaker because Serrated Dirk was almost useless, and instead of having that extra boost of lethality, it was more of just like, here's some extra AD, until they eventually buffed the amount of AD it gave. So then there was an actual like use for it. And yeah, like it's just with how league system season system works. It's every year they will change maybe a few things, maybe a lot of things, something in the rank system, how the rank system works, how the items work, how the champions work, how objectives can be played. And it's just really cool to see like all that kind of stuff change. I believe one of the bigger changes was seasons 7 to 8, where they still had a rune page called a Fervor, and I don't remember this specifically, but hold on, let me search this up. Fervor of Battle is what it was called. Yeah. And you gain 2 stacks of Fervor for every 8 seconds with each basic attack on hit against the enemy, stacking up to 8 stacks. And then each stack of Fervor would add 8 to scaling up to 64 extra damage And so essentially, the more you attack someone, the more damage you do with fervor, and it was just absolutely insane. But then they completely removed that and then gave us Conquer, where Conquer was a little more balanced, and then they changed Conquer and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like to see those things where it's like, right, they changed season 7 to 8, and then 8 to 9, all those like little like tiny things that you get to see change throughout the years. Yeah, it's a neat system they got.
Ethan, I got a question for you. Has there been like any like glitches or any exploits in the game that's been like notable in the history?
Game breaking wise, I would say
KNW.
I would say as of this year would probably be the Poppy Q and KNW exploit. There was a recent bug that happened where I don't know what you had to do specifically, but you were allowed to essentially hit everything on the map at once.
Wait, what?
From base.
What? I'm sorry.
So Kane would just sit there in base, just spamming his W whenever it came off cooldown, hit every creep, every minion, every camp, everywhere on the map. And it was terrible. And people were gaining ranks off of this.
Jeez.
Holy crap.
There's a bunch of other ones. There's this channel named Vandero, and he essentially just has he's like a bug finder. Like he tries to like find these things, recreate them, upload it on YouTube, send it to Riot. This needs to be fixed. That kind of stuff.
Has there been any like funny glitches, like graphical errors or
There's a funny glitch with Pike where
oh yes,
when you queued while you got CC'd, you could like teleport all the way across the map.
What?
It was weird.
He
Yeah,
get teleported into the enemy
spawn.
spawn.
So he queues the moment he gets CC'd, or he gets CC'd. He went from the top alcove to the bottom alcove.
Oh my god.
Jeez, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've never encountered any glitches in my
Major bugs.
I can
Kinda wish
imagine
I
like
had.
early on in the game. How many champions were in the game when League first came out?
Let's see. Excuse me. Okay. How many? 40.
Really?
That's not
40.
Dang.
That's not bad.
Dang.
They started with 40. We have 150 today.
Jeez.
Cool.
The
Whoa,
40
wait a
original
minute.
the 40 original champions of the game. Cho'Gath, Gangplank, Jax, Kale, Malphite, Nasus, Singed, Scion, Teemo, Tryndamere, Amumu, Dr. Mundo, Evelyn, Fiddlesticks, Master Yi, Rammus, Shaco, Warwick, Anivia, Annie, Heimerdinger. Who's Cathis? Karthus, Cassidon, Katarina, Morgana, Rise, Twisted Fate, Vigor, Ashe, Corki, Sivir, Tristana, Twitch, Alistar, Blitzcrank, Janna, Nunu, Soraka, Tarek, and Zillion.
Wait, did you say Ashe in any of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Huh.
And Beck,
Like how many?
Dang,
It's
40.
like how many champions do they like release on a yearly basis?
I don't know.
Hmm.
From what I've seen, I think I would say about 5, but that's not the case.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
this year it's
definitely.
only been like.
These past 2 years it was like maybe 5-ish. But yeah,
Ah.
they've like reworked all these champions a bunch and all this kind of stuff. And that's just cool.
I remember the fiddle rework.
The fiddle
was
rework
funny
was
as
fun.
heck.
That was fun. That whole like
volley-
process.
The Volibear we worked too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, started out at 40. Like, what goes into like creating a champion from scratch?
Nowadays, I just feel like they're just like, what is your champion idea?
Yes.
All right, we're making that a champion right now.
Here's my theory,
You
here's
have
my theory.
2
So they
months,
just have-
go.
In
Like-
their workspace, right? They just have a Nintendo Wii, and then whenever they go to the Mii Plaza, and they just hit randomize on a Mii, and then they,
Oh
just
my
get
God.
inspiration. They get inspiration from that.
Dang.
So,
Huh.
it must like it probably is really difficult, right? Because they have to make a balanced-ish. As they try, they make a balanced champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like abilities that are somewhat different from everyone else's.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Dang. Started out at 40 and now it's at 150.
150 on the dot because Yone is being released tomorrow.
Oh, he is?
Sir.
Yeah. That is big.
Alright.
That is big hype for me.
I get to see you like soul teleport across the map or whatever you were doing in that practice tool.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's fun. Yeah, this champion is interesting.
Time to learn Yasuo so that way I can synergize with Yone.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big meme. I'm gonna see a
Still a
lot
lot
of
of
Yasuo Yone memes.
You know what'd be funny? An entire team that's capable of making enemies airborne.
That I think
Okay.
that exists.
Malphite, Yone,
Malphite, Yone, Yasuo,
Ziggs.
Orianna,
Orianna,
and then, like,
Diana.
Diana. It's not a big
Wait,
knockup.
Diana
Not a
can't.
good knockup, but it's
Ornn.
a knockup. Ornn, yeah, I was gonna say.
So you can do Ornn, Yone, Yasuo, Malphite, Orianna.
Silas,
Dang.
technically.
Technically, but it's not like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
Like, they're,
know,
like,
I know, I'm
huge
just saying.
knockups.
That'd be funny though.
If you go technicality, that's like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
So, yeah.
Or like a team that's full of that's everyone can root.
That'd be
What would that
interesting.
look like? What would that look? So Lark's
It would look like someone building QSS, hopefully. Or Merc Treads.
merch.
Or going tenacity.
Yeah.
Just full tenacity.
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 No.
Okay.
Tennessee.
Tennis City.
Tennessee.
Tennis City? Okay.
Okay. We really brought it all the way
Okay.
there.
We went from tenacity to Tennessee. Okay.
Comes full circle. It's the circle of life, my guy.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Anyways.
There's still like surprisingly a lot of champions that I just never played again.
Yeah, like you hardly see a lot of champions.
Yeah, like Aurelion Soul. I don't remember ever fighting him.
I've played him a couple times, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's very rare to like see.
There's this
Yeah.
one I forgot who played him. It was like someone went jungle as this guy I've never seen before. Oh, it was Karsten. It was the
Hecarim?
guy.
Hecarim?
Yeah, I've never seen
Oh,
him.
was he wearing the
Hecarim
the
is
funny,
horrifying.
the funny
and it got buffed
like
too.
futuristic horse rainbow skin?
Yeah, he was wearing the
Ah,
rainbow
yeah.
yeah. That's amazing.
And then that was when I was playing Fury Horn cosplay Vigor, and then we were all like pink, or three of us were pink, and it was great.
She was pink. Who do you think is the most interesting champion in regards to lore?
Lore wise, I haven't read too much.
I really want
Completely unbiased, but Yasuo, Riven, and Talia's are pretty cool.
So have you read their lore, but no one else's? Okay.
No, I've read Ari's lore. I think I've read Lee's lore. I might have read Akali's lore. I read these a long time ago because that's when I was like first getting into the game, and I was like, there are like books of like lore, like all
Yeah.
of League's lore could be made into like a book, and you could sell it for money. Like it's actually insane.
I really want to read like the lore because it does seem so interesting. Like, where do people come from? What happened?
There's like all the regions and like all the people that come
Yeah.
from those regions.
There's some funny ones like Zareth. He's just.
Sarah has a funny lore.
No, it's more of. It's just really like how you sum it up. It's just like, yes, Hazier, nice ascension. Would be same if I.
Dang.
Yeah.
Revoked his ticket to heaven.
Aren't they making the Jinx TV show, or is it a movie?
Yes, they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
I'm excited about. No, it's a cinematic series. We said.
Okay.
That'll be
That'll be
interesting.
interesting because Jinx is gonna go from a normal girl to a not so normal girl.
Dang.
Think there are gonna be skins that are released with it?
That'd be cool, but I feel like it's just gonna be Jinx normal skin. Like she's gonna turn into that. Like
Yeah.
that'd be cool, but I don't think that's gonna be the case.
Do you think they're gonna create more cinematic series for other champs?
That'll be cool.
Uh,
That should
Honestly,
be a TV
I want to
show.
If they
bring.
made it
I
like
want
a
them to bring back the
seasonized, like, thing, that'd be cool.
Tales of Runeterra series.
You know what would
Oh,
be
yeah.
really good?
Those are
If
pretty cool.
Riot made like they sold the songs or like all of the character themes, like they made them like on Spotify.
They already have them all on YouTube, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least most of them. Pikes is a pretty
Or like
cool
make it
one.
an album or a vinyl for all those people who spin vinyl.
Let me see.
Interesting.
That'll be interesting. I would totally buy it, but I'd imagine it's really expensive. Considering there's
Probably a
lot of,
thing, honestly.
Yeah, League
Yeah.
of Legends champion music. There is Aatrox, Ahri, Akali, Amumu, Anivia, Annie, Ashe, Aurelion
don't-
Soul.
How many are there? How many are there? How many videos
There
are there?
are 155.
So
Dang.
isn't that like most of them?
It's most of the champions because then the remaining 15 are MSI 2016. Or sorry, oh boy. So we have the MSI Turkey anthem, the MSI LMS anthem, the 2017 MSI GPL theme, and then we just keep going. Those are like more of like MSI. They made like some random like motivational song.
Dang.
Then there's the world songs.
That'll be a good TV show.
The world songs are fire though.
The world songs are pretty good. You know, you guys know that Imagine Dragons Warriors was actually made for League.
Yeah.
Really?
It was?
Dang.
Yeah, and then there's the remade one version. The
Yep.
remix. I think they're both pretty fire.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool TV show, just about the champions of League.
Imagine Dragons Warriors.
Imagine
Yep.
Wagon.
Yeah.
League of Legends 5 years ago.
Oh.
It's obviously like in their own albums and all that kind of stuff, but like that was like the world's 2014 like featured
Yeah.
song that they had. Ignite was amazing. But yeah.
I remember in the same album as Warriors for Imagine Dragons, there was another song I think was made for a different game. I can't remember which one though.
But yeah, there's a lot of funnies. I feel like League is probably, I would say like League and CS:GO probably have the biggest like esports like supportives
Oh, definitely.
in terms of
Yeah.
like the amount of people that play it, the amount of people that actually make money off of it or that can have a living off of it. Because like the thing that I think is nice about League's like kind of ranked ladder system is there's a legitimate system from like I forgot the word. Not immature, but like from like the beginner like pro scene from like let's say like you go to a college or something, right?
Yeah.
And then you apply for this team's academy because you're obviously not of age to play on the team, or you're not like you're obviously like not been selected to play on the team, right? So there's like maybe your high school esports, college level esports, and then there's like applying for an academy, right? And then from the academy you have your own like academy leagues. Then from your academy leagues, then depending on your standings, then you get a spot in the regular season. And then from the regular season you have your round robin for playoffs. And then if you make playoffs, there's that whole set. And then depending on your standings in playoffs, then you have like your MSI, and which is the mid-season invitational, where like the top teams from every country. It's like Worlds Mini, where like every team from like every country, there's like a select few teams from every country. You play together at MSI, same thing, round robin, best of whatever, and then you get up to like quarter, semi, final, grand. No, I don't know if there's a grand final, but there's at least a final, and then MSI. Then there's another set. So it goes spring. No, yeah, it goes. So late fall is preseason. Then you have spring, MSI, summer split, and then Worlds in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And then Worlds goes from then till pretty much like November, like all the way up to like November, January, or November, December, and then from then like the holidays is like a break.
Yeah.
Dang. Big
And so,
process.
yeah. But like what I'm saying is like it's not the most like complicated or like it's like I don't feel like it's very luck based. I feel like there's a lot of like there have been a lot of situations that I've seen from other games where it's like they these players that they pick for the teams may not necessarily be because they are the best or they're like grinding and they're trying to be the best of the best like every day like to try to like get up there, but it's more of like they have a popular following, they're good at the game. It's not like they're bad, but it's like all they do is like stream all day or something, right? Sometimes they just get picked up anyways. There was like an incident with that like in the Overwatch League and people were kind of upset about that. Some people weren't, but like then there was a controversy between that player and then another player that's been playing contenders in Overwatch, which is essentially like lower level like competitive like amateur was the word I was looking for. Some more like amateur like level leagues, right? They're like the it's like it's teams like I don't know like more popular team names like Fnatic or like Complexity or like teams that you've heard. But the thing is that Overwatch League has its own teams and team names, so that's still like a little bit under in that certain terms from Overwatch. And there was a player that's been playing in there since the beginning, but then this guy that's just like a streamer who just plays decently well and has questionable moments ends up getting drafted for a team and accepted into the team, while the person over there is just like he's like a little salty about it, but like there's nothing you can do about it. And it's just like it looks more of like a favored thing, you know?
Yeah, because he's popular than him.
You know, esports teams in the esports leagues is a pretty interesting topic to talk about actually, because I don't really follow esports or any sports. But like that'll be an interesting thing to talk about actually. Y'all like follow esports a lot?
I do.
I know you
I
do.
Yeah.
You clearly
A
seem
little
to be an
bit.
expert.
I have the streams up for the freestyle.
Lamel.
Okay, dude.
I used to. I think it was for Siege.
Question mark? You said I
like
used to.
a while ago.
I'm not like it's just sort of a I don't get into esports. It's just because it's like I'd rather be playing the game than watching it, you know?
Yeah.
Like
For
I'd watch
me,
the game if they're doing something funny or like I really can't play the game. But if it's like like professional play, I'm just not into that.
Yeah.
For me, I like watching esports because it's like it's almost a little more of like a motivational standpoint, and then it's also like more of a thing because it's like cool to see like what the best of the best are capable of to do on a consistent basis. Like when you're like even when you're starting out the game or like you're looking at things and you're like just starting out the game or something, to learn that there's so many things to this champion, but then watching someone that's been playing that champion for however long and they can do all these things that you're like barely being able to do once or twice, like consistently every single time, like they put like every time they want it to happen, like they can just it'll happen.
Yeah.
It's just like for me it's like cool to watch. And then it's also like for me competitive is fun. Like what people call like sweaty and all that kind of stuff, like to me like I find like enjoyable because when executed properly is very like it's kind of like it's really like satisfying to complete,
Yeah.
So like I look at like team drafts or like itemizations like properly for situations and like proper team fights and all that kind of stuff, and like how people play their lane, and like I try to like take it from them and like try to like do what I can or like my own way. And it's like it's kind of fun to like watch, but then like because like everyone's different, every player has their own style, right? No one's player style is going to be the same. It can be similar, but it's never the exact same. So like you can take that what you learned and then like from what you watch, for me in this case like when I watch esports, and then you can like spin it off and like make something in your own. It could go better, it could go worse, but like just like kind of fun. That's all like it ties into like the whole like creativity thing I was talking about.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Don't worry if I disappear.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Go
Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Adrian?
Perfectly in sync. Anyways, I think I usually watch more of just like gameplay. That's what I like to do more.
yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
just instead of
Entertainment.
esports. Yeah, it was not really
Yeah.
entertaining. I
Or-
guess like montages basically.
Right.
And then that like how Sean said, where he wants to actually play the game instead of just watching it. Like if I let's say, what happened with me for Valorant, or actually Siege as well, is that I'd be on my bed, I'd be watching a YouTube video, and then I'd stumble across, I don't know, a really good person at the game,
Yeah.
and then that, as you said, Ethan, motivates me to get on and play some
Yeah.
more games. And I guess that's what happens with me. And when watching esports, it's like, oh, these professionals are
Yeah.
showing and doing things that I was like, oh, dang, I need to try that.
Yeah.
So it's motivation. It's fun.
I just think that like a lot of fun of, or a good chunk of fun of League comes from like the creativity, like with what you do with it, you know, like
True.
it sure can be fun to run like meta runes, but if you start learning like Ethan said, if you start learning how to like mess with the character and runes and items, I think it can be very fun.
Yeah.
You guys know Ethan, do you know Polypuff?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like whenever I'm bored, he usually just like watch, just cause like his steals are insane, and he's just generally a fun bard to watch.
He's good and it's fun. Like the videos.
Yeah.
Are fun. Sup, Gip.
Sup, Gep.
Yeah. It's funny like music. He's
Oh,
and he's a
definitely
genuine like
right there.
it's like they're like these types of channels where it's like it's a good mix between like it's funny, it can be entertaining, but like they're a genuinely good player as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I like watching Box. It's the same thing, right? Like he's been a challenger for a while. He's been playing Riven since she's been out, and yeah, it's just like he's just fun to watch because like he's extra like he provides a lot for entertainment, but he's also a genuinely like good player,
Hmm.
and it's kind of fun to see like what people can do with that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah. What else can we talk about?
I don't know.
Oh,
We crossed an hour.
What's the
Yeah.
Didn't they? What's the next prestige season coming out? Was it the Was it Ez or no?
the
Who
what?
was it? Who's the next prestige season coming out?
The next prestige skin is Soraka.
No, isn't there a prestige season coming out with the new the cyborg, the other cyborg event? You know, the third one.
Project.
No,
More cyborg events?
there's a new cyborg event. It's like besides Project and Pulsefire, it's something else.
Mecha.
No, it's Psy something. Hold
Oh wait. Events week. Arcade.
on. It's Psyops. That's right.
Psyops.
Psyops. That's what it's
Oh.
called.
Where did you find that?
I think Adam mentioned it, and apparently League's tweeting about it. It's in. Yeah, if you look up Psyops, a bunch comes up.
Just SY and then ops.
No, PSY Ops.
Oh.
PSY Ops.
Psyops. Oh, okay.
No, even Skin Spotlight. On
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Oh no, this is because it's probably this is all probably on PBE.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah, the Prestige Ez.
Oh, there is a prestige as. Well, I think the next one that's in like the that's just for prestige points. Probably. The Psyops Mastery. Oh, okay.
That one, yeah, it's a cool skin set.
Yeah. Another Yi skin, huh?
Another robotic Yi skin. I think there are too many. Like, I think as cool as they are, I think there's just too many.
No,
Like,
we already have.
Project
I want a Shaco skin, but like he's Ronald McDonald.
My okay.
It's just red and yellow stripes.
Then he's gonna be Burger King. He's gonna be Wendy's.
His his knives are just gonna be like two what do you call it, like large cokes.
My gosh.
No, one of them's gonna be a Big Mac, the other's a freaking large French fry.
I think like out of all the current prestige skins that use prestige points, I feel like True Damage Senna was the only one that was just like completely random. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a special event. Arcanist and Coven weren't any like special event. It's just like there, you know.
So Riot, I just found, is not doing a patch 10.17, but is doing instead what they're calling 10.16b. And then
Wait.
after that, they're going straight from 10.16b to 10.18, and that's when PsyOps will be released.
What?
What?
I don't know why, but they
Why
are.
would-
Because Riot's taking, in quotation marks from this post, a week off.
So they get a week off,
Right,
and
it
because of a
doesn't
week
make
off, they
sense.
screw up the naming of their updates.
Yep.
Makes sense.
But it's just counting.
I think I saw a post where it was like the new Psyopsona skin. I think like once you hit ult, you like transform or something, but like that cancels CC, and it's like, bruh. Yeah, so you just like get your ult when you like, get CC'd or something. It's easy. I don't quite remember if I'm remembering correctly, but
Well, dang.
Hey.
What are y'all favorite
an
skin
hour.
sets?
What are my favorite skins? Sets?
Oh,
Question
yeah,
mark?
skin sets.
Sets.
What's our skin sets?
My favorite skin set is probably Dawn and Nightbringer and Dawnbringer. It's probably my favorite.
mine's just. I think. Honestly, Dark Star now. Honestly, Dark Star's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or Infernal.
I like the KDA skins, both the normal and the prestige. Those are sick.
I love the Blood Moon. Blood Moon's pretty nice.
Really?
Dark Star's pretty cool. I'm trying
True
to. I'm
damage or
like. I'm
KDA?
like. I don't know. I'm okay with either. I really don't have a preference. They're both cool. I personally wouldn't pick one over the other.
Brett makes some cool skins.
Yeah.
The Dragon Master / Trainer skin sets are actually pretty cool too. I like
Yeah,
those.
the Dragon World set.
Yeah. A decent amount of the World Breakers are actually pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah, those are also.
I think the L like the macho skins are pretty funny. Those are always kind of fun. Let's see.
Or the food making skins.
Yeah, the cooker skin, the baker
Yeah.
skin.
Chef
Yeah.
Kench.
Chef Kench.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who also has chef skins?
Pantheon.
Pantheon.
Pantheon, Leona, Galio,
Akali.
Sivir, Akali, and Morgana.
Well, I mean,
The game
are you referring
counts
to pizza delivery?
Birdio, yeah, Birdio
Oh.
and pizza delivery.
Pizza delivery is cool. It's a literal pizza. It's a pepperoni pizza.
I really like the what do you call it? The Super Galaxy Rumble skin is super funny because it's like whenever you use your Q, which is your flamethrower, he says something, but then it's like something face melter, and it's just amazing.
Dang.
He's like, and then he says like good guy, more like best guy,
Nice.
and it's like echoey, and it's just like a high pitch, and it's just like funny. Yeah, those are my favorite skins.
Well, we're reaching around an hour 10 on my clock, so I think
Same.
this is where we call it.
With all this, with the really rough beginning, I
we
imagine
get
that we're
some
gonna hit
recording?
like 50 minutes.
Hold on. this was just an adventure.
Well,
Wild adventure that took way longer than it should have.
Took
but-
way longer.
yeah.
Yeah.
This coffee's still not hitting, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. How? You drink an entire
I
bucket.
think there's a point where I fell asleep for like a minute or two. I
Nice.
have like no sleep.
When I was talking, Mama.
I don't know.
It was all when I was talking, Mama.
Yeah. Well,
Free
Just
naps. Free nap minutes.
free nap minutes, easy.
All
Well,
right.
thank you
Well-
two for joining us, Sean and Ethan.
Anytime.
Yeah. we
Check
can-
out Ethan, twitch.tv/SeagNoEvil.
SeagNoEvil. I'm actually
Yes,
streaming
sir.
today if you're watching this. Or actually, wait, no. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm not gonna say today. This is not how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you upload it on Friday, then.
Mm.
But stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Upload schedule is complete whack because I can't find good content. Yeah.
We swear he's good. We promise.
We promise.
We'll get some more content on YouTube rolling out soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll see y'all later. Carl, do you have any lessons for our listeners?
Life lessons. Let me think here. I would quote Master Oogway, but I can't remember the quote exactly, and I'm gonna sound stupid if I mess it up.
Just say
So,
monkey, and then that'll be done. Just say monkey.
Le monkey.
Alright, thank you for listening to the Bold and Brash podcast. We'll see y'all later.
Stay safe out there.
Bye.
Bye.